My name is Maggie Q. I play Chase Lynn, and I am a federal agent in Need for Speed Undercover, who is basically trying to recruit the player as an undercover cop in my whole ploy to sort of take down a undercover criminal car ring. It was fascinating to me just because I had never even heard of something like that. And so when I first got the call, I really didn't know what it was going to involve. I thought it was going to be fighting or something. I didn't know what it was. And then when I saw the script and saw, their ideas about how they were going to incorporate all the acting with the video game, I thought it was very, very interesting. I had favorite games growing up when I was a kid. I'm old, so I liked Pac-Man, and, but I mean, I was, when you're a kid that grows up in arcades, which I did, I mean, when I was growing up, that's what you did. I don't know if kids still do that now because, clearly they play games at home, but, I'd go and play my racing games and win stuffed animals and play Pac-Man, and that's what I did. So racing games are normally my favorite. Like racing games and Pac-Man, pretty much. Similarities between me and Chase. I suppose there are times where, I can be pretty tough, and, there are other times where, I can be pretty informative. But I don't know, it's funny, I'm always playing cops. I don't know what it is. Just yesterday I was saying to my team, I said, why do I always play cops? I'm not really sure what that's about, but I think I definitely have that toughness. That is something that Maggie, myself, does have. So maybe that's why. I love my work. I love whatever I do, and I definitely love to film, and I love to play characters. So you don't have to get me out of bed to go to work, which is nice. Like I said earlier, this crew, a lot of the people I know on this crew I worked with on several movies, so we have a good rapport. I love the director. He's very funny, and he sort of, is very quirky, which I love. And, things have just been going really nicely. I mean, I'm interested to see the way it all is going to nicely sort of dovetail together. But for now, I'm just sort of doing my part, and I guess it'll be you guys that kind of makes that magic. Oh. I love Joseph. He's very, it's nice to just have a director. I know his background, working on 24 and that style of filming, very stylistically it is similar to what we're doing, which is perfect. And it's also similar to a lot of the stuff that I've done. So we kind of get each other. We don't have to say a lot, and, he gives a little bit of direction, and we both get it. So it's been nice. I definitely do. It's harder for me to be as connected to the material in something like this, because for video games, you have different storylines going on that are all going to be put together in the end and sort of nicely meld into this bigger story. I'm trying to kind of focus my characters so that I can give the gaming world what they need to be able to throw this into all the other things that they're going to tie it together with, and hopefully it'll work that way. But I definitely want to be surprised on how this is going to turn out. I would sum up my experience as, just fun and pleasant, definitely. I mean, and different. I mean, fun, pleasant, and different, because I've never done this before. I've had a really great experience, and I hope it works out well so I can have another experience like this. It's definitely, nice to change it up. I know that in the gaming world, they sort of treat things and wash them so that they look a little bit more virtual, and so that's going to be fun. It would be nice to see yourself, in a totally different, almost like a painting. It's going to be really interesting. All the flaws are going to be wiped out. Yay!
Maybe a little flaws there.
No.